What's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to your general reading for the month of October. This is going to be for you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. But of course, it's not going to resonate with all of you guys, so definitely take the time to look at your other placements if this message isn't hitting home. Interesting. I'm crossing my fingers that this works. This is a do-over because I recorded 6 videos, which your video was one of them, and they just all disappeared. Mercury, I don't know, they're gone. So this is a do-over. Generally when I'm doing readings for people, I don't really retain the messages, the information of the messages, because number one, when I'm reading the cards and doing all this for you guys, I'm totally in the zone. Number two, these aren't my messages, right? So I don't ever really remember a whole lot. If somebody brings up something, I can kind of be like, oh yeah, a little something, but I don't remember them. They're not my messages. So, but with you guys, with the last one, there was a significant emphasis on the influence of Venus for you guys this month. And I say that because Venus is moving to Sagittarius on the 7th of this month. And so for you guys, that brings a lot of attention. You guys are able to attract a lot of people, a lot of opportunities, money, whatever it is that you want. You have that power of Venus really working with you for the month of October. So definitely lean into it. You might even notice that people are just kind of paying more attention to you than normal. It's going to be a month like that for you guys. Also because this is your 11th house energy, right? We are collectively dealing with 7th house energy of Libra season, which is all about partnerships, and relationships, right? But for you guys, that's 11th house. So it's a very social time for you. It's very much about your friend circle, your community, your goals in that way, and how you show yourself to the world in your communities. There's also a big emphasis on romance, especially when you get to the end of the month near the Aries full moon, right? Because it's all your 5th house energy that's being lit up. So romance, children, and a lot about creativity and creative energy. So this is a really good time for you right now, Sag. Especially coming off of, a lot of you Sagittarius have dealt with so much lately. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy about this read so far. So you got the Empress, which is unseen energy. And the Empress is connected to Venus. So it's very much connected to Libra and Taurus season, or signs, but we are in Libra season. So that's another thing. It's Mercury retrograde. So please, I'm going to say a lot wrong. Just roll with it. It's just, it does this to me. So Empress energy, she's an attractor. She is all about the attraction. She's all about abundance, right? Efforting is really not even her thing. She efforts very little, but she just is, and she knows what she deserves, and she is divine feminine energy. But remember, she's a divine feminine energy that's still a human. We think of divine feminine energy in terms of the tarot. We think of High Priestess and we think of Empress. Yes, but the High Priestess is a spiritual figure. She's not human, which the Empress still is human. So, even with her being so attractive and things coming to her, she does oftentimes experience overwhelm too, right? She can get a little hot-headed. She can get a little bit in her feelings. She's totally human. So make sure that you aren't leaning into that portion of the Empress energy this month, especially because Mercury is retrograde, which means communication can be a bit wonky. And because Mercury is retrograde in Libra, there's a lot that can kind of be turned upside down. In terms of, communication within your relationships. So within your friendships, with your lovers, your employers, whatever people and dealings that you have day to day, okay? Also, this is a month where a lot is going to be opening up for you, Sag, because we've been in a period where so many of the planets are retrograde, right? Like Pluto was retrograde, it goes direct on the 6th. Saturn is retrograde, it goes direct on the 11th. Mercury and Jupiter, both retrograde, they both go direct on the 18th. So if you've been feeling a little bit stagnant, if you've been feeling a little bit stuck, a little bit just kind of like, yo, what am I doing? This month you should feel like things will like slowly unwind and open up. Now, you guys start out with Seven of Wands and King of Cups. This is really interesting. Now, I mean, stereotypical with Mercury retrograde, we all, most of us know about the whole thing with the exes coming back. I do feel like there might be a strong presence of someone from the past in terms of relationships coming back. I don't know if necessarily they're coming back for a relationship, but it feels like an apology might be here. It's funny because the Seven of Wands energy, it's very much a defensive energy in a lot of cases, but it's the energy of standing up for yourself. It's the energy of, standing your ground and not folding on yourself, right? And it's funny because the Seven of Wands follows the Six of Wands, where the Six of Wands, the person is being celebrated, right? After coming back from a war, after coming back from conflict, a battle of some sort. And you've got everyone around, just singing their praises. They're coming home. They won the war. They're being celebrated. And Seven of Wands kind of shows me, or it makes me think of like how quickly things can turn when people are jealous of the success that you have. Be aware that there may be some friction in terms of even things at work, right? Seven of Wands energy gives me very much, we want you to do well, or people want you to do well, but they never want you to do as well as them. There's a little bit of that jealousy or, just that envy that can come with the Seven of Wands nature. But I feel like you guys are being really strong, really standing up for yourself. Also, I do remember a couple months back, there was like someone for you guys who it just seems like they had it out for you. And not even because they hated you, it's almost because they loved you. They were just petty, or they were just, I don't know, problematic. But this could also be that too. So especially if there was someone who, within the last few months you felt like has been deliberately doing things to try to take you down or get your attention in some sort of way, you may be getting communication from them, definitely. With that King of Swords, there may be certain truths coming out. But overall, I feel like you guys are really being the person to like stand your ground, stick up for yourself. There's a lot that Sag is tired of that they went along with just on account of, y'all don't really be tripping and you just want to have a good time and you just want to make sure everything's good. And with that, sometimes people can take advantage, okay? Now, King of Cups, what's clarifying that is the Eight of Pentacles, which is about doing good work, right? Now, King of Cups is, a very emotionally intelligent person, very kind, very patient. He is not someone who normally wears his heart on his sleeve though, right? Even though he understands emotion fully and deeply, he's not just giving it all to you, right? Because he also knows how to manipulate it. He's the master of the suit. So if you understand something, like the back of your hand, you can manipulate it, So I think for some of you guys, there is a definite focus where you've maybe turned your back on relationships and love because you're more focused on work. There is kind of this big push to get things going, get, on the ball. I feel like you guys are really motivated right now, really want to get moving, right? Again, fifth house, that creativity really, really lit up. So that's really, really good for you in terms of work. Also, some of you, there may be something in like meeting someone through your work. Could be a water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, of course, but it seems like there's something coming in possibly due to work or through work or some type of situation like that. You also have a Knight of Cups coming up here too. So definitely, I do feel like some of you guys are getting an apology that's owed to you, but for others of you, especially if you're single, there's suitors coming in because like I said, you guys are really, 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 really attractive right now. Now, in the past, you got the Judgment card. I think a lot of you guys had to make a hard decision in terms of moving forward. Now, this could have affected your work. This could have affected your home. This could have affected your personal relationships. But there was a judgment call that you guys had to make, separating yourself from something or no longer doing something in order to get on the ball and get to where you guys actually want to be. Now, this wasn't easy, right? Three of Swords is usually heartbreak or some type of betrayal or some type of cutoff or breakup, or it could just be where you're, you know, some type of a disappointment. Um, maybe some of you guys have separated from someone that you found was really important to you, possibly even soulmate energy here. We've got Six of Cups. But it seems as though it was necessary, at least for the time. For some of you guys, I don't feel like this person is necessarily disappearing for good. You know, judgment does come with the chance of a second chance, a rebirth. There could be something coming back around. Especially with this retrograde, just don't be surprised. Now, you've got the Libra card, which is justice at the Knight of Cups. I definitely feel like there's an apology coming from someone. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio especially. We've got the Queen of Cups here again, and then there's the King of Cups here too. Yeah, maybe if you guys dated someone who did you wrong, there's some type of wrong being righted, right? Because justice is cause and effect. It does, you know, speak a lot to consequences too, right? It's kind of like a karma card. It's, you get what you've been given. And somebody is about to, what's the term? Pay the piper? Meet the piper? Pay the piper. It's time. Something's coming back around. It's definitely going to be in your favor. I do feel like there's an apology coming around. Some of you guys might even be having some like little lawsuits or something happening coming up here. May have been really, really stressed about it. I feel like that's coming up, but it seems as though things are working in your favor. Now, you've got a Page of Pentacles here, so I do feel like there's new seeds being planted in some area. This could also be money coming in, and this could also be you guys going back to school or learning something that's going to improve upon your situation. Like, let's say if you know, work in a certain field and you decide to get another license or another certification or something in order to expand your business in some type of way. There's some expansion that's coming for you. Ooh, Two of Cups. Y'all are on fire. Look, it's like, I feel like everywhere you go this month, Ace of Cups, Six of Wands, you're seen, you are this interesting, mysterious person in the room that people are like, what's that? Some of you guys are meeting someone this month, which is actually really, really nice. Because with this Two of Cups and Page of Pentacles, it's like I feel like there's like, you know, when you meet someone and you just feel like you've known them, there's automatic balance and reciprocation and respect, mutual respect. And seems like on the same page right away without having to do too much, but things are going slow and steady. It's like a good, solid, responsible, slow start to something that could be really potentially beautiful. Now, you've got the Nine of Wands here with the Seven of Pentacles. Nine of Wands is an energy of, I mean, it's kind of like that anxiety or like worrying about future things that haven't even come to pass yet. I want you to really try to stay clear of that. That's easy to do during Mercury retrogrades, right? Because a lot of us, even those of you who are not air signs, get that kind of analysis paralysis like us air signs often do. I don't want you to go back and forth. One good thing about Sag is you guys feel something out, you see the bigger picture of it all, and you usually are able to move on it. Like I said, things will get a lot easier as the month goes on, and especially as we get into Scorpio season, especially as Mars goes into Scorpio on the 30th, right? Because right now Mars is in Libra, which is at its detriment. It's not really comfortable there. It's the opposite, like it's polar opposite, right? When Mars is in Scorpio, it's much more comfortable. It feels at home, basically, as Mars was was Scorpio's ruling planet before we discovered Pluto. Doesn't matter. Point is, things will be getting a lot easier. And I want you guys to look forward to that. Stay consistent on the things that you're doing. A lot of you guys have been putting in really, really good work with work. And although you can't quite see or tell the fruits of your labor yet, you are working towards something really, really great. So stay patient. Don't worry about the things of the past or the people of the past, because I see this Nine of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles. Like, this could be energy that's going against everything that you're working for. I just want you to like almost have tunnel vision, stay diligent on what it is that you want. Remember, you've got that Empress energy this month working for you. So like, do it. Do it. Just be your Sag self. Be out there. Be social. Use this time to make connections, and you will be making connections. You've got Three of Pentacles and Strength card here. So Three of Pentacles, again, like I said, this is 11th house energy for you guys. It's a very, very social time, which is really, really good. And it's going to be a good thing for you, especially when it comes to work and making those types of connections, right? And collaborations, things like that. Now you've got the Strength card. So this could have something dealing with the Leo coming up this month, but also, you know, strength tells us we're going to need a little bit of, you know, be nice to yourself this month. There's something that may be coming up that you may need strength for. Seeing as how it's sitting here with the Three of Pentacles, it could be work related. Okay. This could also be about overwhelm with work, especially if you are making all these connections and doing all these things. Some of you guys might feel like you're having such a hard time being in all these different places at once. If you do something where you can find a way to have like an automated system to where you don't, you know, things are happening for you like passively and you don't have to be so involved, this would be a good time to think about that, because things can get overwhelming. I want you to really make sure that this month you are taking the proper amount of time to take time for yourself. If you're feeling overwhelmed, take time for yourself. Take an hour each day to have you time. No people, no kids, no nothing, you. Whether it's like taking a bath, going for a walk, Target, I don't know, like whatever your thing is, it's very, very important, because you can get easily burnt out and you can be sensitive, right? So be mindful of that. Yes, stay in your Queen of Wands energy. You guys are super attractive. Like I said, you're going to be getting all things coming your way if that's what you want, right? If that's what you want. Now you've got let go of guilt. It says, when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself from them, right? Time to let go of that guilt, learn from past mistakes. Life keeps moving on. It's all good. You guys are really walking into some good abundance here. Now you've also got flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Yes, have fun with this month. It's 11th house energy. It's 5th house energy. Like, there's a lot of flirting and socializing and all that going on. So especially for you single Sages, this is going to be a good month to get out there. And you never know who you're going to meet. I just feel like for some of you, there's going to be connections made out there that can help you in a work capacity as well. So be open, you know, be you, have fun. I love you. I hope that this was helpful, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, Sag.